Yeah, it's like stream died. Oh my god, I was getting sick and tired of that mess. Okay, so like I said, 8-6. Yeah, it froze again. No, it didn't. In fact, it's not the fact that it froze. It actually died. This is actually the fourth time that this is actually the fourth time that the stream that one of my streams actually died off more than twice. Where's that minivans? I'll LS swap it. I mean, then again, there's a Trailblazer that already came with a LS. Like all you have to do is supercharge it. Ugh. Okay. Okay, so roll call. Got a Miata, another Miata, a GR86. I'm in a 350Z. And then last one, he's got a Daihatsu VGT. I'll tell you what, Senna. I'm pretty sure someone with 2J swapped that, and well, either that or they 1UZ swapped that since Toyota has V8s. But like I said, they would have 2J swapped it or they 1UZ swapped it. Specifically, the either the 4 liter or the 4.3 liter, or they could have gotten the ISF engine or the ISF motor on the onto the Previa, and that still would have made a lot of power, and not to mention it would have been lighter than the even though the LS is an aluminum block, uh, that would have made a lot more sense. Ah, what? Mine makes the most sense. Oh, great. He's gonna pick he's gonna pick the GR86 because due to the fact that it need the power, even though. Okay, I recommend going to Blade Angel's channel because it'll probably will explain why people keep saying like, oh yeah, the Miata, the S2K, and even the Porsche Cayman or Boxer or um the GR86 is pretty much like a fake sports car, even though the reason why it has low horsepower because those are entry level sports cars. Ay, ay, ay. Sorry about that. Wait. Well, that ain't confusing. Like, what the heck? I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, okay, it's Carnage. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. That seems familiar. Like, that name seems very familiar. Alright. Um, Alright, once it hits 30 minutes, I'll probably end the live stream. Hopefully, my stream doesn't die 3 times in a row. My goodness, because that's the last thing I want to happen, which is my stream legit having a full-on crisis for the most part. Um, so yeah, next Saturday it'll be part 2 of the road to GT7. So yeah, just letting you guys know, this is a new series where I actually talked about basically Gran Turismo stuff, and normally because due to the fact that I like games like Gran Turismo, like they're the things that actually got me into like sim racing in the first place. So other than what's that called? Oh, then what's that called? Turbo versus supercharger. Wait, no, actually, I have an idea. I have a really very good idea. Actually, hold on. Hold up. Hey, when I do this on, hold on. um, you know I was about to pick the Skyline. What do you think I was gonna pick? Oh, someone picked a Skyline as well. Okay. Question is, it's okay. It's purple, so that's be midnight purple. Uh, so yeah. Okay, so that's a. Why you do this? Why you do this? Good. All right. Millennium Jade R34 GTR, and we have a guy that just doesn't know where to park, or he's just okay. Carnage in the Toyota Supra, a clean Supra actually, and oh great. All right, so we got a Supra, two Skylines, an RX-7. We got a really clean BRZ. Um, reason I can tell because of the badging in the back. I mean, then again, I prefer the V3 than the V2 because the V2, even though the V2 is not my favorite variant of the Rocket Bunny kits, well, Rocket Bunny kit wise, like like um. Oh, okay. Wait, that's the Supra from the seventh movie, if I remember correctly. Okay, we got an Evo 4. Okay, that's interesting. Um, we got a Mini Cooper, and before you guys ask, yes, the Mini Cooper is supercharged. It's not turbocharged, but it's supercharged. Along with that, it has a BMW Z4 motor, if I remember correctly. Because usually when it comes to like the Z model of cars, usually the Z4 meaning the 4 literally means 4-cylinder. Well, even though sometimes it can actually mean 6 liters, but not 6 liters, these 6 cylinders, but that's whatever. But the Z8 is probably the most recognizable due to the fact that not only it wasn't a James Bond movie, but you cannot talk about the Z8 without its engine. Specifically, it had I do believe it was like a 4-liter V8, if I remember correctly. It was a 4 or 5 liter, I can't remember, but it is a very, very gnarly sounding motor, which I do believe is like my top 5 favorite V8 sounding cars. Like at least top 3 at best. For those wondering, one of my favorite V8 noises, um, obviously it is, alright. So that'll be, so number 5 is Hemi, number 4, the Voodoo, which is a flat crank V8, number 3, the Z8 motor, number 2, the, the 458 motor, and last but not least, number 1 being the one UZ. Specifically, either the 4 liter or 4.3 liter. I like the 5 liters, yes, but they're not as reliable as the 4 liter or 4.3 liters, to say the least. But then again, it depends on the Lexus, of course. In mind, I prefer the LS 430s than the I'm sorry, what? You never seen a V8 car in your life? Like what in the world? Like, do you guys not have Mustangs or um I'm really confused. Like, do you guys not have like Corvettes or BMWs that have that growling sound? Like, do you guys not have Jags? Like, that's what, like I am honestly confused. Oh my god. Sorry, but apparently my brain does not comprehend on what just happened. It's like, wait, what do you mean you don't never seen a V8 car in your life for some reason? Ugh. No, no, I have a Mustang, but a V6. Guys, your favorite car? Dang it. Okay, I knew this gonna come up at some point. I seen M3, but it was a straight six. So so long story short, you've seen I don't know, in terms of the M3s wise, um shoot, that's basically depends on who you ask. But my god, now I feel bad. Like what the heck? um okay, time to grab my favorite car, which is a full on four cylinder, if I can figure out which I want to pick. Uh Culture here is more straight six BMW V6 Audis and lateral inline fours. Wait, so you never have? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't blame you for not knowing what a V8 is anymore. I blame the culture that your guys are in. Like, what the heck? Uh, Now in terms of now we'll recommend like get at least. Now, in my opinion, I do would suggest like inline, even though like it may be a long shot, but I would recommend like at least get either like an LS 400 or like an SC 400. A lot of Audis, C's, BMWs, Hondas. Okay, so it's more like a tuner-esque culture, if anything. And he legit just left. Either that or his game crashed. Shoot, Gabby, you have to judge to the fact that literally the judge not liked out. Did a lot of job with front or all wheel drive. So no rear wheel drive? That's off. That's my goodness. See your cultured as well. That's right. Persona 5 for launch trade. Although I like Persona 5, I like Persona 3, specifically the re-release of that because, well, I like that story. I like the story a lot more than, um, like in terms of Persona games. I like Persona 5 for the gameplay. I like Persona 4 for the personas they have, but I like Persona 3 for their story. So, yeah, Persona 3 story, Persona 4 their personas, and Persona 5 the gameplay. Like, if they have all three together, then yeah, it will be a full-on party. But still, yeah, okay. Okay, so I have the Hatsune Miku S2K. I'm in a Makoto Nijima Evo. We have the Evangelion LDVGT, and we got the Devil Z. And we have Dynamic with the FC that keeps taking his host, not host, always judge, but that match goes to the FC, a really ball-sucking FC actually. What the? I'm pretty sure that the black RX-7 is Judge. What the heck are you doing, Dynamic? You're not the judge. Oh my god. Okay. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. What did I miss? Oh, that's what I missed. Okay, hold on. 70s or older? Okay. Alright, model year? I'm going for 19... Okay. No, here the cars are a lot expensive. I mean expensive. The DVZ goes for 35, 40k for example. Mixed goes for 20k, RX for 25, and Evo 7 for 45. And it was for 60, it's okay for 20, and... Oh my god! So they're legit like 5-figure cars. Like what in the world? Hmm. Um... Right, we're going for the first rotary. But Jesus. DVZ going for 35 to 40k? Normally in the US, those go for around at least like 8 to 9k depending on the condition and even the options they have on the car. Mark 3 Supers, you can actually just find, you can legit find them for like around like at least 50, like 1,500 bucks to at least 7,500 bucks, depending on the condition, of course. RX-8, you can find those for like 2,500 bucks. We never got the Evo 7 because it wasn't available until we got the Evo 8, which was probably like their third last Evo. Here's more bits about hatchbacks and like French, German, French and German, etc. Jesus. And early, we never got early. The thing is, we never got earlier Evos either. S2Ks normally will go for like, actually not thought about it. It goes for like around 10 to 15k. Like I say, but it also depends on the condition of the car. Um, yeah, that's why the culture here is more based about it's around hatchbacks like French, German, etc. And a lot of Civics. Definitely a lot of Civics. Oh my god. Dynamic and yeah, we got second. What does that mean that I win again? Oh, never mind. I was like, wait a minute. It was like, wait, does that mean I win again? You have another coaster on the more popular cities, that is Lambos, Aston Martins, Ferraris, BMWs, Mercedes, and high-end cars. That is very confusing. Like what happened to like the middle ground where they have like, wait no, that's like you mean like the full luxurious side, like AMG GTs, BMW M6s, M8s even. My goodness, that culture is gonna be confusing to follow. Cause like on the low end you have like a bunch of hatches, but on the high end you got yeah, like on the low end you got like hatches and stuff, but on the high end you actually got like full on like expensive like six figure cars. Like Jesus. He says sports car, so I'm wrong a sports car. What's wrong with that? Ay, ay, ay. Now, keep in mind, that this is a Lexus that normally no one shouldn't like, but at the same time, it depends on the person, of course. Which keep in mind that this was their last generation before I've seen V8's part of Ferrari. I've seen more exotic cars that exotic cars than a single Japanese or American cars. Dang. So for the most part, I would recommend actually. Now keep in mind, normally, rear-wheel drive cars are like so. While rear-wheel drive cars like are there not good examples of those, or they're they're just not there. Like, I mean, I understand it's like okay, it's like either front or all-wheel drive cars. Like rear-wheel drive cars don't hook that much. It's like you're like you'll be surprised what rear-wheel drive cars can actually do. Oh my god, but yeah, that is confusing. Like, here's the thing. In terms of my culture, you got like the low end cars, like a lot of people use whatever they have, and they modify the absolute mess out of them. And then you got like the mid ends where they have like the Evos, like the Evos, the R32. Your cars here is BMW since every single one was overdriven to the newer ones. Okay, that makes sense. So you guys don't have like don't have like Lexuses or like Lexus or Infinitis or even like Acuras or something. Wait, no, Acuras is front wheel drive. I just realized that. So you guys don't have like Infinitis or like Lexuses or something like that, or it's like just like oh yeah, it's just BMWs. But my God, everyone's going for like I do because in terms of all-wheel drive cars, like that's literally just hooks. That's basically it. That's the reason why a lot of people go for all-wheel drive cars in terms of for drag racing, because drag racing, um, even though like the BMW here diesel is cheaper to get, well, I think so a lot of people tune diesel hatches with turbos. My God. Okay, so it's almost time for me to actually end the live stream. Sorry that I took so long. I actually had to grab something. Lexus here is hybrid hatch. Dude! Now I really feel bad. Like, what the heck? And I got first with Bosley, even though it's a sports car, is a lot more luxurious than um what it is nowadays. Um, okay. All right. So we're gonna end this with so this is gonna be a little bit different. Like the last, just like the first one, like Boy Alfa Romeo. That actually does make sense. Okay. All right. So just like what there are diesels. Oh my God. Um. Now the thing is, the last, though, this is gonna be a little bit different than the last one because normally I will just like literally like leave the session and and it's gonna be like, okay, we're gonna end this since we're like, yep, last category is gonna be any car. So, what I am gonna be picking is everyone's favorite car, the Stance Police. Oh my God, I do feel like in terms of car culture, America has a lot of them. Ranging, starting along with the hot rods and the lowriders, and then around the south, they got the dogs as well as the high risers. Um, and then drifting became popular around the 90s. Um, let's see, late 90s, early 2000s. These are gasoline engine hybrid. They don't even see. We don't even see gasoline cars only on older cars from the 70s. Jesus. Oh wait, no, see, I forgot. I forgot I'm actually judging this. Give me a moment. Got it. I had to be on my SD card once I heard any car. My God. As well, countries of the culture here is a lot of Europeans. Don't worry about it. Like, even though the U.S. has a lot of cultures. Each and every single like state has different yeah, each and every single state has varieties. So, like for example, Texas has the Slav culture, which is legit. They use big body like pimp vehicles from like late '60s, early '70s, and they actually have like wheels that are like a lot that pass along the fender, that have loudspeakers, that have neon signing on the trunk, and not to mention, I mentioned they're been dropped to the ground. So, um, there's that. Californians actually had the lowrider, lowrider car scene, which legit they just like slobs, except actually started around the Mexican American um, part of Los Angeles in around the 1950s, and they bring 1930s cars to it. So there's that. All right. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Um, like I said, this is gonna be the last one. You, for the most part, it better be your best. So the one, what I was wondering what I'm judging you guys with, I'm judging you guys with this. My Stance Police Toyota Crown. One that's similar is the earlier 2000s Focus, and Astra is Master Style Systems by Kids on Wheels. Oh my god, that's the Fast and Furious culture. Oh, excuse me. Alright, starting now. Alright. Alright, so we got DK and his um Eddie car looks sweet. My goodness. Alright, so we got Carnage in his signature BRZ full on drift build, and he's also sponsor, and he has a lot of sponsors. I'm not gonna name them all. You probably see it for yourself. Um, or you can actually ask Carnage on what his sponsors were, but that's the point. Anyways, up next we got Psych in a second gen R8, which I wish we have in the game, but we have the first gen. It's not even the V10 model, it's the V8 model. Anyway, gray, blue, and pink. Like, nice trifecta. Actually looks pretty cool. A car magazine from the 2010s. Every single car is a hatchback or small sedan, like Jetta's a series 3 series. Oh, okay. Next got Dynamic and a BRZ, just like Cartages, except it's a lot more cleaner than usual. Next got Decano SS in a Subaru WRX. Not wait, yeah, Subaru WRX coupe. Oh, no, actually, it's a WRX STI. My bad. This is the classic eye, of course. And last but not least, you got Gabby with another BRZ. How many BRZs are here? But um, all right. So this is probably instead of top three, I'm going to be doing top five since there's only 5 of you guys here. Uh, Dynamic, what are you doing? Just uh, all right. Without further ado, let's start with fifth place for this top five. That has to go. I'm sorry, dude, but I gotta give it to that Subi. Um, even though the Subis are, classic cars are pretty cool. We had them in the U.S., but they weren't like DirectX XTI's versions. But um, Yeah, there's that. Um, okay, if I can actually control the cars, then that should be fine. Um, okay. Press psyched. The car turned towards me. I was like, oh. This is like, it's like, ouch. It's like, sorry, dude. You have, although the car looks clean, yes, but I mean, your competition is an RA and 3BRZs. I'm sorry, but Jesus. Um, speaking of which, sorry, Dominic, but you're getting forced because you're not even in the actual, not even your spot. Like, what the heck? Alright, so we got force goes to front, goes to dynamic. Okay, now we're going to top three. Top three is Gary gets third place due to the fact that I do like the detail of that. Like, I do like myself some trifecta. Like for example, like um, let's say that you have like a wide body car and it's like black with green and white. Like that's usually is a pretty gnarly thing that a lot of people do. And last, but certainly not least, second place. It's a tie. Well, it's not a tie, but it's almost a tie because normally when it comes to cars like these, it does make a lot of sense. But psych, congratulations, you actually got the silver medal. Carnage, you ended up winning this final, winning the final. Um, yeah, you ended up winning the final category. So yeah, yeah, that's basically about it. Anyways, time for me to actually exit the lobby. Um, it's gonna be like GG's everyone. My goodness, I can't believe how insane that mess was. Ay ay ay. Now it's good to be back on GT Sport. Um, all right, so what? So basically, yeah, like I said, this is going to last until the moment that GT7 comes out, which is March 14th, which will be a Thursday. Um, so yeah, without any further ado, hope you guys enjoyed my new series of GT on the road to GT7. Even though the stream died 3 times in a row, I still be able to actually get some good footage for it. So yeah, it should be good to go. Anyway, you can follow. Anyways, you can leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what I see next. You can follow me on Instagram at Goddrifter247sun Productions. You can follow me on Twitter at G27S. You can check out my Discord at Goddrifter247sun Productions Garage and Museum. And last but not least, you can check out my Patreon at Goddrifter247sun. I think it's PR or I can't remember, but I haven't thought about the tiers yet. So please be patient on what I can actually do for you guys. If it turns like, oh yeah, we got like some tiers for for what it was. So anyway, without any further ado, hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys have a dope Saturday. This is Godric to sign off, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.